Art is not what you see, but what you make others see. Edgar Degas. Friend, I'm very happy to know that you continue with your master's degree in art in Paris. I really feel very proud of your great work. I have seen your photos on social media and also your analysis of artworks, and I found them totally interesting. I hope you continue learning as much as ever. Dude, I know how much you like art, and even more the Latin American art. I know you would love to come and appreciate the exhibition that it's called Mexico Pintura Reactiva at the Carrillo Hill Museum of Art in Mexico City with your own eyes. But you don't have nothing to worry about. I have made for you a great descriptive and detailed tour of this amazing exhibition. This is where the fascinating trip to the exhibitions, Mexico, Pintura Reactiva, begins. I know you so much that I know that you like nothing more than a good interpretation of works that includes the formal elements of the visual arts. That is why I will include it in the entire description of this amazing tour. In this work with a formal analysis of the elements of the visual art has a horizontal location. The composition of this painting is very geometric, with strong colors that stand out in the background of the white box. What can represent the different phases and social levels and assumptions of the life of a man in Mexico. In this picture, you can see symmetrical figures such as the rectangles that lead the hand. The main colors are blue and white, being a dark picture, being repetitive and harmonious with the blue and dark colors, with small orange, yellow, and green flashes. The following pictures are my favorites of the exhibition. The position of the pictures are vertical, with dark tones with a chaotic darkness. The peculiar of this painting is that they have lines that vanish from the top to the bottom, the design of the paintings, creating a flexing and a feeling of reflexing and movement. Here is a collection of three really different and simple pictures. I will tell you the story of when I get to this part of the exhibition with my mom. You know, my mom is not a person who studies art, far from it, but she stood beside this work and said that even the design of her shirt had more art than the paintings. That who had authorized to put that in the museum? You know, there are different points of view and perspective. I need to understand this kind of ideas. This painting represents a sarape. It's repetitious and unified with the colors of this. The colors are strong and bright, mostly phosphorescent tones, having a single plane or dimension. So there are thin lines that create a small distortion of the loss of colors, making reference to the traditional icon of Mexican cult, as the sarape is. On the other hand, this design, it seems that the background is like simulation of gold, with small black lines, which form small circuits with high points inside them. This kind of installation is called the night crawler. I found very attractive the simulation of the design that seemed to be dancer with very colorful clothes and very extravagant shoes. It is also very important the diversity of position of the pieces, whereas the colors are strong, characteristic of the night or disc or party places. Based on the terraces reading, I analyzed the following works with the principles that were established by this reading, starting with the contemplation of this, seeing the illusion of the complexity of the designs, with dark and color mixed with light colors. Also, I consider the principle that rises from the expression of art life, being able to interpret the spontaneity and unexpected naturalness of life. In these portraits of some mariachis, I think that it's important to mention the meta-narrative term, and the stereotype that societies, that in this case Mexican society, conceive of mariachi. We also can appreciate attitudes, traits, and clothing. Also, the interpretation of the people before the fact of seeing a mariachi, stereotypes created by Mexican culture itself. These paintings with installations seem very interesting to me. Starting with the power that imposes with these colors and layers in different language, it's striking. These paintings have a single negative dimension of the space, in which there are a lot of different sizes and design with different calligraphy designs, and we can appreciate the distinct ways to write them. Here we have a great example of the meta-narrative, that it's how these works are in this exhibition with having no design or having an out ordinary pattern or color of shape. We can observe that are different ways to express the colors, the quality of life, and all the lights and colors with shapes. Also taken up ideas from Terrazas, which says that it's not necessary that we fully understand works of art, because it is impossible to fully understand what all people think. This is why my kind of reasoning throughout these pictures. My dear friend, I hope this video blog is of your total pleasure and that you can know and appreciate this exhibition. You know that I love going to museums and exhibitions. If you need, I can explore the museums that you like. A pleasure to help you. With love, Camila. To conclude, I consider that the content found in this museum is unique. We can find a variety of visual arts, including paintings, sculptures, filmmaking, graffiti, installation, and much more types of visual art that have been of impact and development for the Mexican society. I totally recommend the visit to this museum, in specific to this exhibition. But with this video, with the brief analysis and interpretation of the work, helps to know the content of this exhibition without having to be in person. I decided to add my photos as evidence of my exploration in the Carrillo Hill Museum of Art in Mexico City. And so you can see how much I love this museum. It's incredible. By the way, I forgot I got you extra material so that you can know more about the exhibition and this museum. If you want, please tell me and I will send you them to you. See you soon. With love, Camila.